Good morning guys and happy Tuesday! Today's feeling an awful lot like a Monday because it's bank holiday this week, so I'm all kind of out of sync. The kids are all officially back at school this week, which is pretty exciting because it means like it's the end of our summer holidays too and it's back to routine. We've had pretty good routine anyway during the summer, but now it's official. This morning Nathan and I are off to a sing and sign class, which I'm really looking forward to. At the moment he's still fast asleep, posing like a little supermodel. In his, look, his mini Marcel shirt. Oh, my mum and dad have just been on holiday. In fact, they got back quite recently and they've been to France. They were in Bordeaux, I think, and they've brought back a mini Marcel shirt for Nathan, which is super cute, makes him look like a little sailor. And they also brought this most beautiful and cute little Catamini outfit. It's a little bit big for him at the moment. I think it's an age 6 to 9 months, but the t-shirt looks a bit smaller than I would expect, so hopefully he'll be in it quite soon. And this week he also received his very first postcard exclusively to Nathan. And then like, PS, love to mummy and daddy too. We used to get postcards, now we don't. Now my mum and dad only send them to Nathan. But first postcard! Even if people still send postcards, we kind of gave up sending them a couple of years ago because you always get home before the postcard does. Little guy's still asleep and we're ready to go. So I had to zip him into his pram and I can barely see him over the edge. To slide him up in a minute when he wakes up. Pretty sure when I transfer him over from in the living room to on his wheels, he'll wake up. Good morning, mister. Hello, baby. Are you wide awake? Whoa, look at those leaves. I didn't really know what to wear this morning and now I'm really regretting my decision. When I checked the weather forecast when I first got up, it said it was going to be 18-19 degrees at the hottest point today and it was going to be partly cloudy. So I thought I'll put Nathan in a long sleeve t-shirt and some jeans and I will wear my jeans and it'll be great. Then I was walking around the house and it was getting really hot. So I've packed Nathan a short sleeve t-shirt and a pair of shorts because it's baking and we're going to be inside and you never quite know if the churches are going to be hot or cold. And I switched my jeans to my shorts like 10 seconds before we left the house. And now we're outside and it's beautiful and sunny, but it's a little bit windy and I'm really cold and I'm really regretting putting shorts on because it is not shorts weather, at least not for me anyway. Luckily Nathan's still got his long sleeves and his long legs on. I also forgot to pack a cardigan for myself. Oh dear. I'm gonna look so silly when we get there and everyone else has got like proper clothing on and I've got like summer holiday clothes on. Look, the state. So, oops. So I guess you can't read a calendar properly. Today is not Sing and Sign Day. I'm now leaving the church. Tomorrow is Sing and Sign Day. Today is nothing. So, Nate and I are off on our way into town. We need to go and buy birthday cards, don't we? Because it's more people's birthdays. Yeah, he's a bit moody. Somebody wanted to go to Sing and Sign. The ladies in the church were lovely and I had to go, I think I'm in the wrong place. Anyway, I was in the wrong place. It's definitely not on today. At least now I don't have to spend the whole day out in my shorts and t-shirt. I can go home and get changed. This morning has certainly been a bit of a bust and we are going to head back home. We have absolutely nothing else to do in town. No matter how much I rack my brains, I thought we could have gone to Wrigley Readers, but it turns out it's not on today. Nothing's on today, so we're going home. Aren't you super happy chappy? Now that he's found Sophie. And I'm thinking that we might try and go up to Kelmarsh Hall this afternoon. They're open only on Tuesdays for like inside the house tours. And since we have got our new Ergobaby carrier, it should be pretty easy for me to take Nathan by myself. Because Chris is working, so Chris can't come. I don't think he'd want to anyway, to be honest. So yeah. That might be how we spend the afternoon. The only thing is, Kelmarsh Hall is big stately home quite close to us, but they've had a big festival this weekend called Shambhala and it is only just finished. I'm assuming it finished yesterday, but I'm not really sure. So I'm assuming the hall is open today. The website does not imply that it isn't, it just says it is open Tuesdays from like, I don't know, May till October or something. I'm assuming that's every Tuesday. This is a whole lot of assuming going on. I guess we'll find out when we get there. Otherwise, it's gonna be a complete bust of a day when everything we try and do is closed. You are supposed to be asleep a bit longer while I do this wrapping. Yes, you are. Go back to sleep. The eagle-eyed amongst you will notice that Nathan has got changed. He was sick on his beautiful French t-shirt. Now he's back in Asda. Not such a designer baby anymore, are you? No, now you're old George. Should we do your outfit of the day? Shall we? You have a long sleeve t-shirt with a dinosaur on it from Georgia Asda. And some jeans with dinosaurs on them from Georgia Asda. And some socks, little pale blue socks for some reason with little grippy bottoms on them. Guess what? From Georgia Asda. This is why we don't wrap presents on the floor in our house. Because your little faithful assistant is never far away. This is the worst wrapping I think I've ever done. I'm basically just putting the item in the middle of the tissue paper and then rolling it up and self-taping it down. There's loads to wrap. I don't want to spend ages doing it. And the most important thing for me is that you can't see through the tissue paper to what's on the other side. The annoying thing is, this gift is going to probably the best wrapper I know, which is really irritating because I am going to send the best wrapper in the world some really criddly wrapped presents. And I hope I don't get judged for it. Stop watching TV. So the box is done. It is packed full of little yellow goodies. And it is ready to go to its recipient. Now that Nathan is finally up from his daytime nap, we are heading out. We are off on our way to Kelmarsh Hall. First off, we have to go and drop that package off at the post office. Then we can head off to Kelmarsh. And we're quite excited. So Shambhala finished yesterday, and we're going to find out right now whether they're open or not. I'm assuming they are, and that the gardens and Shambhala are in different places. I guess we're about to find out. Fingers crossed, because otherwise today has been a complete waste of a day. We definitely chose the wrong way to come. Traffic through town was awful, and what should have been a 15-minute journey ended up taking 25 minutes. Which doesn't sound too bad, except the last tour of the house is at 4 o'clock, and it's now 4:01, which means that we are a little bit too late. I think what we're gonna do is not go in, because I'm not paying a lot of money for nothing, basically. We're not gonna get to see as much as I'd like to see. So I'm gonna get out the car, try on the carrier, which is the main reason I wanted to come out, and have a little wander around without having to pay anything. So I kind of get as far as the gate, then pack up, head back in the car, and we'll come back here probably on Sunday. This day is so not going to plan. Right, but at least we get to try the carrier, which is pretty cool. I haven't tried it alone yet, so I'm hoping I'm going to be able to do the buckle up on my back. If this takes more than 2 minutes, there's no way we're going anywhere. Here's my willing assistant. Hey, willing assistant. Say hello, guys. We're gonna go see the pretty garden. Oh, I can feel it, I'm so close. Oh, baby, you're too early. Success! Oh, we did it. We are gonna have to get these little shoe guards, these straps though. Because Mister is a chewer, aren't you? It's now starting to rain, so even if we did want to see the garden, this is not good weather to be seeing the garden in. However, I'm really impressed we managed to get this carrier on all by ourselves, didn't we? And it didn't take too long. I don't think I'm in focus, hang on. There we go. Didn't take too long to put on. It was relatively simple. Once I had the confidence that my shoulders were actually taking his weight and that the buckle on the back is just for security, I knew I could let go of him. He wasn't going to go anywhere unless he threw himself backwards, in which case I could have caught him because I'd have felt him go. So we had 2 hands to the buckle and then it was possible. What do you think? Also, this is really good weather for carrying it. Because I got the carrier for my birthday, which was Friday, and this has been the hottest bank holiday on record, it has been really annoying that the weather's been just a bit too hot to be using it. Whereas today it's a comfortable 18 degrees. And I think we'd have been alright today. I can hear you sucking on that. That is definitely going to be our next purchase. In fact, that might be our purchase this evening. But guys, we made it to Kelmarsh Hall. Eventually. I'm sure we'll be coming back at some point soon. That's pretty good. It's only £2 for a pot of tea. £1.80 for an actual tea, rather like a teacup rather than a teapot. So it turns out we can't really go very far at all without paying. Which is fair enough, it is someone's residence still. Oh, you got a hair on your mouth. It's a dog hair, oops. So we are gonna make tracks, I think. I thought about stopping for a cup of tea, but I don't know if I can be bothered, basically. I'm by myself. And because he's strapped to me, it means I have to wait for ages for my tea to cool down before I can drink it. Because I'm not going to put a hot drink over his head. And I can't really unstrap him because I've got nowhere to put him. Matey, you look like you've got no hair at all here. Let me fix your hair. Because the way his part goes, he's got more hair on the other side. This side looks all baldy. And I think we are going to come back. Sunday is the Dahlia Festival, apparently. So I might see if we can convince Chris that he wants to come here. It is the day after his birthday. So he may or may not be interested in coming out for his birthday. But we'll see. What do you think? Do you like it? Do you like being a new carrier? You look all snuggly warm there. Yes, you do. Snuggly, snuggly woo. It is nice to be out, and it's definitely a good temperature for using the carrier. Much, much better than it was earlier in the week. It's a shame, because on the drive here, I know I said I'd kind of like show you the Shambhala fields, but on the drive here in the car, you can see all the tents that are all still getting ready and leaving. You alright? Okay. You munching on all that hair? There you go. But from actually up here on the site, you can't see anything. I'm going to try and go around the other side, see if we can get a sneak peek around the back. So far. Oh, it's so boring. Oh, his mummy keep chatting. And not at you, oh no. No, without being sneaky and running in, light focus again, there we go. Without being sneaky and running into one of the no entry signs, there is no way we can see any of the Shambhala stuff. I don't want to get to any of it, and it's all closed anyway. I just want to be able to see it. You stop munching on those straps, you. Munchie boy. Hey, Munchie. Let's go back to the car. Today may have been a bust, but this carrier is awesome. Isn't it? We can be all cuddly and lovely. Also, getting it off is a lot easier to do one-handed. Ta-da! Look at that baby. Look at that baby. We're on our way home from Kelmarsh, and I just quickly pulled the car over because we saw a brown sign that said something like Naseby Battlefield, Rupert's View. So I've dragged this little guy out of the car. He was sadly sleeping. It's not nap time though, but the car was sending him to sleep. So I've just picked him up quickly so we can run across this field, running very slowly, to check out Rupert's Viewpoint. We are here. We live here. Miles away. There's an audio tour. That would be awesome. Okay, well, we don't have the audio tour, so we aren't gonna go and listen to track 3. But there's a big flag. And I'm hoping I'm gonna be able to see something. Because this is some sort of viewpoint. I was kind of thinking it would be higher than this. We can't see anything good. We can see Moot Hill and Naseby Church. Yeah, would suggest that if it was a sunnier day, this might be more interesting. Quick, trying to read this as fast as possible to see if there's anything good. Okay, I've glanced over the text and I cannot see anything that jumps out as being a super cool fact about the area. We're gonna go up to the top of the viewpoint and see what we can see. The view is exactly the same. There's a flag. Okay, that's it. I would not call that a viewpoint. I would call that a field. At least we can say we've seen it, hey? We went to Rupert's View. Vlogging and baby holding is not easy, but it is getting easier. When he was tiny and he couldn't hold himself at all, it was so tricky. Now he's doing most of the work himself, and I just need to like keep him up, don't I? Stop him running away, like stop him falling backwards or something. If he does though, I'm just going to drop the camera and catch him. So you guys might get hurt. Here we are, back at the car. I imagine if you're really interested in history, that would be a really good tour to do. There's a couple of those signposts like in and around Harbour itself, and you can start following the trail there. And then obviously the trail goes out much further in the town and takes you to all the battlefield sites. That could be a cool thing to do. Not for me, I'm not that fussed. But if you're interested, that would be a really cool thing to do. And it's quite cool that someone's bothered to actually put the signs up and reserve the bits of land. It's only a small bit of land, but it belonged to somebody, and they've bothered to allow us to use it just for putting a flag on. I really like quirky stuff like that.